Hello and welcome to another InstaForex daily market update. For today, I decided to cover euro versus US dollar. I will speak about gold market, crude oil, Bitcoin versus US dollar. We'll go through the US 100, Nasdaq 100, and dollar index. I will start with the euro versus US dollar first. So what we have here is a multi-time frame view. And as alerted in my previous analysis and previous updates, we had a strong rejection of the key support in the weekly last week around 1.0710. And this resulted for the market to really rally in the last, I will say, 6 to 7 days. You can see here that after the market rebounded that weekly support, market traded into the 8 and into the 10 and 20 day moving average, had a consolidation for about 2 days, and had a breakout at this point 2 days ago, where I alerted about potential rally towards the swing high around 1.0885, and this is exactly where we are at this point. Market traded all the way there, and now we had some temporal, a pullback or so, but it's important to say that this is also key cluster resistance, and of course there is a still chance that market can go deeper into this resistance cluster towards the 1.0930 mark, for example. But at this point, I will say that market reached that upside objective that we spoke about a few days ago. Now, if we take a look at the hourly time frame, we can see market is extended by the 5-minute time frame, so you can see how well those moving averages held in this rally. And so far, this sell-off that happened, and still we have a supporting around 1.0860. So, based on a daily and the weekly time frame, this is a strong imbalance to the upside after the rejection of support, and the next upside reference point is at around, let's say, around 1.0925, which is this pin bar high, and also some series of those swing lows at this point. So there is also chance for that, and so far there is no major sign of weakness or change in trend dynamic, which is a sign that the buyers are in control on this currency pair. Now, speaking of the gold market, something similar we had on the gold market, where the market had rejection of the key support around 1986 last week. Market then that week gold closed in the middle, and naturally market, that was a strong sign of strength, and then naturally market is trading higher. It actually, here in the hourly time frame, we can see that market had more like a ABC expanded flat type of correction. But after the buyers kicked in aggressively, then market did this consolidation, and then we can see the market trading higher, taking the previous swing highs. Now, in this on the daily time frame, we can see that market is trading between the 50 and the 10-day rising. We had like a couple of days consolidation, but here hourly we just completed basically this ABC expanded flat, and there's a still chance for higher prices. Basically on the weekly time frame, the next pivot that we have is the 2044, and then the next one is the 2063, which is this area here, and this pin bar area entailed from the 3 weeks ago. So no major sign of weakness. The daily, just we are trading and trading higher, building higher highs and higher lows, and trying to exit this consolidation between the 50 and the 10-day moving average. Hourly, there is a completion of ABC exponential, ABC expanded flat type of correction, and the 5-minute just holding higher, pulling back towards usually those 50 bar moving average on the 5-minute time frame, and then we find the buyers underneath or just around that. So still a chance for higher prices on the gold with no major sign of weakness yet. Now we can also check US30, US Wall Street 30. We can see here the daily time frame had a very strong rejection yesterday of this 20-day rising moving average, and today we are clearing that high. So it's a strong imbalance, and still the weekly time frame, we had the outside week close in the middle, but still the daily supportive, and you can see the hourly time frame, we traded higher, we took some previous swing highs. So there is a chance for the, you can see 5 minute after this initial push, how the market held, is built and started to build higher lows, and there is a definitely chance for the full retest of 38,900, and again, buyers are in control at this point, and strong rejection from yesterday. So very, very strong sign of strength at that point. Now, speaking of Bitcoin versus US dollar, we can see that the 10-day moving average is supporting here at around 51,000, but still it's a consolidation. So if we can put like this rectangle at this point, so around there is a 53,000 like resistance, and we have support at this point around 50,700 mark. So I would like to see the breakout either of support. So in that case, there is a chance for the market to go towards the rising 20 bar moving average around 49,300, or even try to go lower towards the 46,500 area, 46,500 area. But from the other side, if we can clear 53,000 and hold above, weekly is on the upside cycle, then the next station will be all the way up at around 59,000 mark if we can clear 53,000 mark and hold above. But so far, consolidation in play on this market. And then the dollar index, I alerted about this very weak close last week and 2 weeks ago, just around this pivot high around 104.20, and that actually resulted, that was a major sign of weakness that appeared last week and 2 weeks ago, and this is the result of that. So this downside move, and look at the 5 minute time frame, what the supply is so much in control at this point, and the next pivot level based on a daily time frame is all the way down around 103.10 and 102.90 mark. So I will put a horizontal lines there, so all the way there to the 103 mark, and even this weekly low around 102.85. So still room for the further decrease in the dollar power, which will naturally lead to the, and is already leading to the rallies on the pound dollar, euro dollar, gold market, and crude oil. So that will be all for today, guys, and I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.